Hey everybody, this is Ryan over here at Lost Duck Ranch, and today I'm going to show you how to quickly set up your EasyJob system. First thing you're going to want to do is log in as an administrator and probably just click on this new job here. And this EasyJob actually has an electrician's template in it, so most all the fields are populated for electrician to use, but we do have many other templates to use, or you can just start with a blank slate. It's all up to you on how you want to set up your system. And I'll kind of show you what I mean. If I scroll down here a little bit to job information and options, it kind of starts to get into rough electric and final electric if you want to bill percentages. Also taking deposits on rough electric and final electric. And if I keep scrolling down on creating a new job, you'll see that a lot of different fields are populated here with electrician stuff to use. All this stuff is customizable though, and that's kind of what we're going to get into now. So what you want to do is just scroll up to the top, make sure you are logged in as that administrator, and click on the admin panel. When you click on the admin panel, it's going to bring you to this screen here. You just want to click on settings. And under settings, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down to kind of where it starts to say company details. And this is all the stuff you're going to want to start to edit. First thing you're going to want to do is put in all your company information here, because this is what's going to show up on proposals and invoices. Next thing is this miscellaneous items. These miscellaneous items are, when you do create a new job, they'll go under the job information and options. For example, say we wanted to add, I don't know, we'll just say car. We'll just say what color car. And I'm just going to save this here. And I'm going to go ahead and just load up the new job form again. And you can see what color car just populates now under job information and options. So now I can use that field to help describe my job if you need it. Next thing I'd like to show you is I'm going to scroll down again. So that was company details and miscellaneous items. Next thing you're going to want to fix is or change is your terms and conditions. This is basically your small print that goes on all your proposals and invoices. You could put a global setting here, which is kind of a default population every time you make a job. And say you need to change it a little bit as you open up your jobs, you can do that on a per job basis, and I show you that in a later video. Next thing you're going to want to change is your invoice paid and due custom names. Basically, when you have an invoice, here, let me just load one up here, or a proposal. Let me just click on this. I'm going to hit print proposal here. What that's talking about, oops, let me do invoice. I'm sorry, guys. What that's talking about is this here, the paid and due. Some people like to have this say previous, some people like to have this say something other than due. So basically, in your settings folder, this invoice paid and due custom names is how you can change that, and it'll change on all of your invoices for you. Next thing is, if you do want to bill by a total percentage, you could change your rough and final custom names. So if I go back to my job here, and I click new job again, what that's talking about is it's talking about the rough electric and final electric percentages. Some people, what they'll do is they'll put in all their information and they don't want to bill by itemized items, they want to bill by percentages. So to do that, or if you do want to change these names so it looks nice on all the invoices, proposals, and of course on the jobs, you just change the name here. So say we want to put rough electric paid and final electric paid. Again, I'm just going to scroll down to the very bottom, hit save changes. I can reload this job and just click new job, reload the job form, and now it says rough electric paid. It also makes the rough electric paid deposits change too. That way everything kind of syncs together really good. The next thing is the 99 fields here. So I'll show you how to customize those now. What you want to do, I'm going to scroll back down on the setting window, and it's item names and prices. First thing are these item category boxes, these boxes without the price after it. What those are the separator lines where it says dedicated circuits and service equipment. Those are these gray lines here. So that way every 20 boxes here, you could add one of these gray lines, and what that'll do is just kind of keep stuff organized for you. And then next is the items. You just add in whatever item you want and a default price. These prices, however, you could change later on once the job's open to price match or give people discounts if you want. This right here is just the default price to get a quick estimate or quote for someone right away if you want. I'll kind of show you. Say we want to put furnace. I'm just going to say furnace 2 and hit save changes. And again, I'm just going to reload now our creation or new job form. I'll scroll down here, and now it says furnace 2. It'll also change the price, the default price, if I change that. Now say you don't want all 99 of these boxes when you create a new job. Say you only use half of them. How you get rid of them is all you got to do is just delete the text out of these. So here, I'll kind of show you here. I'll just delete all 20 of these. Actually, I'll delete those. I'll just delete that. I'll go ahead and hit save. I'm going to reload my job here. So kind of look, we got a whole bunch of different rows here. I'm going to go ahead and just hit a new job again. And that's going to take all of those out. See, now it took out a whole bunch of them. There's still 3 up here. So it kind of looks a little goofy here. So now you can kind of mess with it a little bit. And take out these 3 here. And then everything should match up real nice. What it does is it'll list 5 items. So item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be like item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then next row 6, 7, 8, 9. That way you can kind of make it how you want. But anyway, I'm going to take those out, hit save changes again. Let's reload this job form. Now everything looks a little better. This one's now to 4, so you can kind of mess with it, and I think that's just because I deleted another one out of here. Yeah, it's because this guy's out of here. So if I put new item there, save changes, reload my job here. Now everything looks nice and neat again. So you can kind of mess with that and get it exactly how you want for your business. That's just a quick tutorial of how to make the job form the best you can. The next thing you're going to want to probably mess with is your auto responses. Auto responses are for just job communication in general. Say you want to send out an invoice and you want to send out an email. You could go in here and you could custom make how you want your email to look. That way you don't have to always type. And then you can also use variables that'll kind of automatically populate the client's name, automatically populate the client's address, automatically populate links for the client to log into. And I get into this a little bit later when we're creating invoices and proposals, so you might want to hold off on this, where you could go ahead and start editing these as needed. Once all that's done, you want to go back to your admin panel again. You're going to want to click on emails. And then you're going to want to click on this email right here, because you're going to want to change the name to your company. That way when you do send off your invoices and proposals, the email name will be your business name, so the client knows that the email is coming from you. And then you just want to hit save changes, and that's done. Next thing you're going to want to do is pick your departments, or change departments. Right now we're set up in the electrician's template, but what you want to do is if you don't want any of these, all you need to do is click on add new department, and we can add a new department here, like done with job. And I kind of use departments as the status of jobs, so that way, let me actually go back here and kind of backtrack here a little bit and go back to departments. And here's how we kind of work it. Is say you're doing you're starting a new job and you're just sending out an estimate. You want it to start in probably the estimate department. Then say you send out the estimate. You could then move the department to estimate sent. That way you know, hey, the estimate's sent, I'm just waiting to hear back from the client. You can also then have the department as invoice. And we can also then have a department that says, I don't know, working on project. And then you can make it public or private. I usually make them public. Email, this is real important. You want to make sure that it's under the email you're going to be sending stuff out with. Template, you always want to make sure you have job default template, otherwise it's not going to email out. SLA, you could pick one of those if you want. New ticket, auto responding, just disable both of those. This one, just have department email just above. Department access, you can have all of your admins access this, and your staff if you want, because in this system you have different employees that you can have administrators, and different employees you can have as staff. And staff really can't have access to any of the prices or any of the business side of the ticket system. All they can see is really any of the job description stuff, so they know what they're doing when they're working. But I'll just keep this one as admins and staff. That way when the ticket or job is in working on project, they could see it as well. Go ahead and just hit create department, and then hey, there it is right there, working on project. And so once the departments are set up, your email's set up, you got your job formed the way you want it. That's kind of about it. After that, you're pretty much ready to go, and the system will kind of create your proposals and invoices automatically for you. And I get into a lot of that on the next tutorial, which will be how to create proposals and invoices. If you have any questions, please contact us at lostduckranch.com or just give us a call. Thank you.